How could that hurt your mortgage if you are looking at paying off your credit cards? All right. And why do we do that? What is the highest interest rate you've ever seen on a credit card? Somebody tell me. Go ahead, put it in the chat. LaShondra says 26%. Anybody else? Anybody else? She says, I've seen 26%. Anybody seen anything higher than 26%? Okay. All right. Since no one has put anything else in higher, we're going to use her example of 26%. So I'm going to put in $10,000. Okay. $10,000. And we're going to put it in as 26%. 26%. All credit cards are amortized not over 360 months, but 240 months. 240 months. I need you to show you the interest cost on this loan. Okay. On the very first payment that you would owe interest, your interest only payment, that is your interest cost on this loan, $216. $216. What does that mean? $216. Okay. If I pay off the $10,000 in 1 month, okay, what is the most the bank can charge me if I borrow $10,000? What is the most they can charge me in 1 month? It's $216.67. That's the most they can charge me in 1 month. So, folks, by paying off the entire $10,000, what is the most interest I can save? By paying off the entire $10,000 at one time, what is the most interest I can save by paying it off? Folks, it's the same $216.67. So let's go ahead and put on our $200,000 mortgage that we were using before. $200,000 at 6%. Boom. All right, $199.10. All right, $1199.10 is our payment. So now I'm just saying you need to understand what's going on. We can't look at interest rate. We need to look at interest cost. So I could take the $10,000, pay it all off at one time on this loan, on the credit card, and save myself the $216.67 in interest. Or if I wanted to, I could pay Visa or MasterCard the interest that they're looking for, not pay off the credit card that month. Take the $10,000 I could pay off the credit card and apply it to this mortgage. Look what happens. I need you to take a look at cumulative principal. You know, I feel good about paying off my credit cards every month. But what could I do with that $10,000 if I put it on this mortgage? It knocks off 45 payments. 45 payments. It knocks off 45 payments and saves $42,000 in interest, not $216. Folks, can you see that we need to take a more strategic approach to our debt? I'm not saying don't pay off the credit cards. What I am saying is, should we take a more strategic approach to our debt if we're taking a look just at interest rate when we should be looking at interest cost? So here's my question. If this is my situation, by paying the credit cards off every month and ignoring the mortgage, am I setting myself up to be in debt longer? I need to see your answers. Okay? A lady Miss said, I'm sick. I just paid off $8,000 in credit cards last month. She's shaking her head. She says, I could have put that towards the mortgage. See, folks, when you work with the P.I.L.L method, this is the knowledge that we have been taught, is to pay off those credit cards. But we can use that to leverage. Listen, I would pay $216 every day of the week if it would save me $42,000. Listen, folks, are you hearing what I'm saying? Are you picking up what we're putting down? We need to understand interest cost versus interest rate. This is valuable information. So now What will our program do? Our program will let you know when to put extra money on the credit card and when to put extra money on the mortgage to save you interest overall. We're still going to pay off the credit cards early. We're still going to pay the mortgage off early. The credit cards are still going to get paid off before the mortgage, but we're not doing it exclusively and ignoring the mortgage completely. Does this make sense to you? There is a time and a place and a way to do this to save you money. Folks, think about this. The more money you save in interest, the faster you get out of debt. Not how fast you can pay off a debt. It's how cheaply you can pay off a debt that matters because of the interest cost, not the interest rate. Interest cost versus interest rate every day of the week. Being with the P.I.L.L. method is not just the technology. Just the coaching alone is worth the price of admission. Just the coaching alone, just the strategy sessions that we have with each and every one of our clients. Each and every one of our clients gets strategy sessions, so they will not. Some of our clients, if they don't have those strategy sessions, they will put their old ideas into this new program and they will not get the results that they're looking for. Not at all. So this is why we offer that as part and parcel of this new program is the education so that we can undo the miseducation on how we view lending and our loans. Oh my goodness. That is what we're talking about today.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life. And it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L. method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.